world premiere today. And that is true. It is very true. It's not often that you get to be a group that plays a piece for the very first time, but we are very fortunate to be able to do that this evening. The next piece on our program, Euphony for Amy, was composed by a resident of Lower Merion, Dr. Lawrence Blum. And you hear Dr. Lawrence Blum. He is not a doctor in music. He does not have a music degree. He wrote this piece out of a love for the instrument, the euphonium, and out of a passion for his daughter, who played the euphonium. So he basically wrote this piece for her. The piece is divided into three movements. The first movement is entitled Partly Passacaglia. And you will notice there are two main themes in this first movement. It started in the clarinet section and then passed around the band to all the various sections at one point or another. The middle section is more of a lilting, very beautiful lyrical section where the euphonium takes over the solo part for the first time. And you'll really get to hear the amazing and beautiful tone qualities of the instrument, of the euphonium. And then the work goes back into the first theme to finish out. The second movement is entitled Friends, I believe. Yes, the second movement is entitled Friends. And the second movement, you will notice that not everybody in the band is playing. It's written for only a select group of people. And basically, according to Dr. Blum, he is trying to channel our inner teenage girl. Basically, by those folks who are playing are kind of standing around, maybe at their locker outside of a classroom, talking to each other, interrupting each other, cutting each other off. And at the end, you'll hear where they all basically start talking at once. It's just this great sound of everyone playing. They're playing the exact same theme, but they're all starting at different times. And it's this, as you could imagine, a group of 10 or 11 teenage girls all trying to talk over each other at the same time is the effect that he was going for. And then it ends harmoniously with each of them agreeing to. Third movement, which is entitled Free for All, with a salute to Kevin. You gotta love it when they title him Free for All. But the third movement is very fast, very brisk, and it's kind of all over the place. You'll hear sections playing over here, sections playing over here, sections in the back. It's very truncated and passed around from group to group, and then there is a dance section in the middle, which is very kind of a lively, bouncy dance. We are very blessed and fortunate to have a wonderful euphonium soloist with us, who we're going to bring out in just a minute after we tune the band. Our guest soloist this afternoon that we are very happy to have is Mr. Tom Elliott. He is the orchestra director from Lower Merion High School. That's the sister high school of this high school, if you could say that. It's a beautiful brand new high school. And Mr. Elliott is a world-class trombone and euphonium player, and we're really lucky to have him right here in our own backyard. He has been gracious enough to perform this solo with us. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. Tom Elliott and get started with Euphony for Amy.